Hello, CJ. Hello, future me. When I'm watching this, today is May the 27th. I think today's May the 27th. Yep, May the 27th, 2024. Yesterday we had another moderate risk back to our northwest in southeastern Missouri, almost all of western Kentucky. I might be wrong about that. And I think northeastern Arkansas too, and of course northwestern Tennessee. They had a moderate risk of 15% tornado hatch. We were actually in another 10% tornado, 10% hatch for tornadoes. So this has been from April the 26th till now, which we have more ongoing storms today there, but they're not severe for us because the front passed through early this morning, probably about 5:30 a.m. Well, it passed actually midday today, but the main line that we had move over us. Just showing you the area, seeing how this spring is progressing. So really warm today. Well, it's not super warm, not like it was yesterday. What do you call it? The parameters that we had yesterday is not the same. Yesterday, you know, we was in a enhanced risk, and 10% hatch for tornadoes, and I think it was a 30% hatched for damaging straight line winds, which really what ended up happening was yesterday, probably around 4 o'clock. Why are you licking me? It's weird. She's like, I'm a chick. But right around 4, I think it was around 4 o'clock yesterday, we had a, what do you call it? A shortwave trough, a boundary, moved through us. And I think that was our saving grace for last night, because we had multiple, I do believe, supercells that moved through yesterday starting around 4. And the only thing we got out of it was like a little shower. We didn't get no heavy storms yesterday from it, but we had them pass down to our west, to northwest, to northeast, and then one to our southeast. I had 2 supercells pass through, and it looked like it was mostly Knoxville and points east that got hit by a couple of tornadoes. Well, tornado warnings. I don't think they ever produced, but we had, and once that moved through, you know, it was warm before it, and then whenever that moved through, it cooled off a lot. Boy, it dropped down. It was 88, I think, and it dropped down to 75, and it stayed pretty much like that. I think that kind of sort of stabilizes just a tad for when the storms come through yesterday, you know, because they got real pretty. It got about like this, you know, real sunny, and but it wasn't really that hot. It's actually warmer today than it was this time yesterday, you know. And then we had, after that moved through, we didn't have nothing all the way, I think right around 4:30 in the morning, because I was still up, we started having storms coming in. I mean, they moved through Nashville, nothing severe. Moved down south, nothing severe. Then we had a storm that started developing at west of Huntsville, Alabama, and started moving northeast into the line. So then the line of storms, they moved straight down into Middle Tennessee, straight south. But these ones that were moving into us, instead of moving straight south, they were moving northeast. And then they were propagating sagging south, but moving northeast, I guess you could say. You know, the line was bringing it on down, but they were moving northeast. So I guess they were sagging south, but moving northeast. You know, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. You can see them storms off to our east. And there you go. I was just wondering where he's at, big guy. But we, I think we had pretty loud storms. A lot of heavy rain. I mean, we got a few leaves in the yard, as you can see. Still got that lamb down. Yeah, I'm lazy. I'll get around to it. So, but anyways, from April 26th until now, May the 27th, we've had nothing but enhanced, moderate highs. I think this year we've had 2 high risks, I think. And who knows how many moderate risks. So it's been a really active year. For it to start out as slow as it did, for February, March, and April, didn't hardly, well, almost until the end of April. And then it was fairly quiet. We had a few marginal risk days, maybe a slight. We might have had one little major setup, you know, that you know, they tried to make into a major one, but it just turned out to be nothing. And then all of a sudden, April the 26th, my God, it just blew up. And it ain't stopped since. We've had multiple violent tornadoes, not just violent, but I mean, we've had multiple tornadoes, multiple setups with, like I said, this week alone, there hasn't been under an enhanced risk until today. We've had an enhanced and above since last week. I mean, it ain't slowed down at all. So we've been in enhanced or higher, not us alone, but I'm saying the whole United States. It's been super active. It's been one of the most active end of April and May's, and it's even actually been in our area. Usually May kind of calms down for us. You know, usually you get into April is our peak tornado month. You know, March and April. March starts ramping it up, then it goes, peaks out at April, and then it starts slowly, or it starts dying off. Well, not this year. You know, I mean, and I'm not saying it's active just for us. I'm saying it's active for the entire, you know, Plains, Midwest, and us. You know, really Alabama, Mississippi hasn't really been super active for tornadoes this year. You know, you think of Alabama, you think of the 2011 super outbreak, and then you look back in history of all the out of all the outbreaks that's been around, a lot of them in April has been in Alabama, Mississippi. Well, Alabama and Mississippi's been actually pretty quiet this year. So, I mean, it ain't really been all that, active until the end of April for us and the plains in the Midwest. So kind of a block from, I'd say, northern Alabama all the way to up to north of Memphis, south down to Texas, and looped on the backside of West Oklahoma, Central Texas, West Oklahoma, West Kansas, what do you call it? Western Nebraska, actually central and eastern Nebraska, and then loop it down to, I'd say, northern Iowa, all the way to Ohio, and then back around Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana. Michigan's got on some of the action. Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska. Wisconsin's got it on a little bit of it. Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana has gotten hit a little bit. They haven't got really. I think January and February was when Louisiana and southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, and southern Georgia and Florida got theirs, and then it just, it kind of ended for them there when it started warming up, even though they're closer to the Gulf. Now they get a remnant, stuff whenever it moves out of our area into theirs. But other than that, it's been a super active, 4 days in a month. It's just now it's fixing to end. I hope June is super quiet. June, I wouldn't say it's not normally. Last year was pretty active June, July, and August. We had a lot of moderate risk in June and July. Mambo. As you can see, everything's blossoming out good. Me and CJ the last 3 days have been, what do you call it? We've been playing Roblox. Been playing the crap out of Roblox. Haven't we, CJ? But everything's blooming out nice. So spring it's been a super active spring at the end of the month. At the end of April, and all of May has been nothing but just violent tornadoes. Dogs are gonna start barking. I got 3. Stupid fucking dog. She's blind. She's blind. Yeah, she's blind, so she can't see where she's going.
Oh, sorry, baby. Look at that big dog in there.
Who, Wrinkles? Yeah, he can't get out. Come here, Delilah. Out of the road, girl. I don't want you getting hit by a car. Oh, come on.
Pretty dark.
Well, thank you. Bo.
Have a good day.
You too, man. Can't be running in the road, girl. What? Come on. As you can see, it's blooming out nicely. That'll be my next project. Just clean that building all the way out. I gotta do that. Alright, me and Vaughn cleaned up that big pile of garbage down there. I need to take that burn barrel off. I need to boost my truck off. But as you can see, the oh, sorry girl, didn't mean to kick you. But yeah, it's blooming out nicely. It's actually a nice spring. It's just a lot of real active tornado season. A little bit. Bo. Come on. I don't want you up there getting into the cat food. Wrinkles. Hi. Alright. Looks like we almost got, looks like almost 2 inches of rain. No, they're not riding. Not tired. But yeah, so anyways, I figured I'd check in. It's been a while. We've had, like I said, a really active spring at the end of the month of April and the whole month of May. And like I said, not just for us. I'm saying, you know, all them places that I mentioned has been, you know, they've been super active too. Kansas, Nebraska. Nebraska, I think only was in the setup once this year so far. I need to cut all them limbs down. Oh, back of the house looks green again. Wrinkles are going like, what are you guys doing? Come on, Delilah. Come on. She's like, I'm coming. What do you keep letting me for? So yeah, it's today's beautiful. I mean, it's still a little warm. Of course, it is late May. It's fixing to be early June, so we'll start getting into some, maybe some quieter days, I hope. So, guess we'll see. But I want to make these videos as a remembrance of this year. Bo, where are you going? Can't be walking out through there. What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, we'll go over and look at Mom's garden. Good job. Good girl. Oh, they come down here to Bo. That tandem bag? Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, they're there. Bo, focus. Look at her garden. Nice. Gotta till it up. Oh yeah, they are starting to run, ain't they? There's our sunflowers. That lamb, I think. Oh my Lord. It's wrinkles. Wrinkles. Hi. What are you doing? But yeah. Dog's like, I'm ready to go in. I'm tired. I gotta mow. All I gotta do is work tomorrow. There's our peppers. Looks like they're doing really good. And then our cucumbers. And our beans, snap beans. And our 2 rows of okra, which I don't think I can get a tiller through there. Maybe this one I can. And this one. And that one. But the one between the tomatoes and the other thing of okra, I can't. Ew. But anyway, I just figured I'd give you a little video of remembrance of this severe weather event. I mean, like I said, I'm doing these for memory, but the one thing that we're super focused on as of right now, well, not super focused on, but we're kind of focused, is severe weather outbreaks for the spring here. And yeah, I don't never make videos during them, outbreaks or anything like that. They're mostly done afterwards. So anyway, look at our banana tree. It's really sprouted up since the last time I think I showed it on here. It's gotten pretty big. It wrinkles again. Wrinkles. Wrinkles. He's like, you talking to me? Crystal's rose bush. That's Mom's. And of course, you've seen it up there. Just walking that way whenever oh yeah. Let me take the garbage out and burn it. I'm gonna snap them dogs up and go inside. Here's our, looks like a cluttered mess again, but it ain't full of, oh crud. What is that growing off of? Is that growing off of that turned to tail? Oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. That's that walnut tree. Ooh, there's some roses in there. Yeah, they're growing beside it. I have to cut them down. And I didn't even notice that. Anyway, I got a low tire again. All right, that's about it for now. I'll make more videos as the summer and or as the spring and summer goes on. So, until the next time, later.